So, hunting down an imposter. Looks like we can kill those maps with a single strike now. Northwest was it? Harmless. Yeah, these guys are harmless now. 1 point of damage per hit, and I can kill them with a single strike. Blue Cyclops. Well, they're slightly faster. Very powerful. Actually, they could be a little bit faster as far as I'm concerned. That way it would be easier to stay at their rear. Apparently I'll have to slow down from time to time, so there's a good chance I'll just accidentally touch them and take damage. So they're fairly harmless still. I suppose there's one good deal about having the light spell, or light as a spell. If there are a lot of caves, that's a lot of lanterns you'd have to carry with you. It would be better to basically have the light spell book, and then just have items that restore some mana. Opponents here don't seem to be that bad, though. I don't see us having too much trouble surviving here. Please be the map. I'll take this level thoroughly before moving on to the next one. Again, the fights aren't that dangerous. It costs a little bit of time, but it's not too dangerous. Experience and money always welcome. And we don't know what do we need to get from this level? To yellow skeletons. Worst kind of skeleton really. Well, they're faster than me, fairly dangerous. Not that tough. Purple mushroom. No, purple-headed mushroom. Tough little buggers. And poison. Yes. I don't really want to use the poison shield. Because the reason we are not taking damage from the regular fights is that we're using good gear. Taking 3 points of damage. Suppose we could avoid the mushrooms, leaving them the only opponent that poisons us. Being cheaper to just cast an attack spell. It's a good chance this is a dead end. Well, it is a dead end, but with no pay at the end of it. Still, I'll take a look. Purple fighting. Grizzly Shield. Okay, armor class 570. $569. It's a good item though. Current poisoning is fairly cheap. I'll take the risk of fighting these. Needs to get poisoned again. What goddamn skill. Our super attack spell doesn't defeat all that super at this point. Yellow skeletons. There's no good way for me to quickly take care of these. With luck I could probably land 2 hits. What if they get tougher? What if they get faster? What the? Why up again? So this is I suppose the problem. A lot of caves. If I only rely on lanterns, these are tough to manage. How many lanterns do you buy? 2 at least, maybe 3. That's a lot of inventory slots. 3 or 4. A lot of inventory slots wasted on this. These aren't really any more difficult than the green Cyclops. You have to fuck up for them to be able to do anything to you. Please be a map. No lower level. So the imposter is here. Black balls. I sort of thought we outgrew these some time ago. I'm guessing they could be intentionally throwing weaker enemies at us, so to ensure that you have a decent health when you fight the boss fight. I mean, you can lose those very easily. One mistake and it's over, and no one had save states originally. There's a lot of retries that you have to make. I do recall struggling with some bosses quite a lot, but probably the same bosses I'm struggling with now. Because I don't have a good way to deal with fireballs, and the game doesn't allow you for a good way to really practice it either. So if you have trouble and then you suddenly just beat it, you have no idea why you won that time instead of the previous time. I'd have to have time to properly test things out to gain more skill. Big strikes to just drive them back. They're not that dangerous. Do damage, but in manageable amounts. dreading the day when we face a tougher version of the Fireball Demon. Okay, if I'd have to say where it is here, it's probably in the loop. Some place like that. I mean, it's a person we encounter, not necessarily a chest, so it doesn't have to be in a dead end. But we'll go through everything systematically. No need to do any guesswork. Certainly looks like there isn't all that much loot here. Like 4 dead ends here that we can still check, and then just the loot. Luck bouncy balls. I'm going to the loop. Welcome, Bob. I've been awaiting you for quite some time now. I used your name to trick the king into giving me the ring. I sent the ring to Tarkon, but I have something even better for you. Ooh, new type. He'll either shoot a magic bolt or raise the skeleton. Bob takes 10,000 kings and 8,000 experience. No more imposter, but there's the buts. Don't have the ring. Might as well check the few dead ends before we head back. Barbarian sword. Okay, 525. 550. Genuinely a good sword. I'm gonna teleport to the city immediately. Now what? Now I know. Okay. You saved my lad when I could not. Okay. I'm still gonna need the map for the next place. Okay, I'm still gonna need the map. I'm not sure when your daddy will come back. You can reach Hellwick by going west. I'll give you a map so you don't get lost. Thanks, old man. Do we even need to rest? I don't know. Don't particularly care. We should have sold. We should have sold the sword. I don't want to carry around excess equipment slots. Equipment pieces. Still, town-to-town travel has become fairly easy recently. I suppose we can check the dead end. If we don't, it'll keep nagging in the back of my mind. What was it? Better to waste a minute or two it takes to take a look. Green kobolds. They're still not that fast. Slightly slower than I am. They're decently powerful, but not super damaging. Nothing inside, yep. Game giving with the finger. I'll be used to this. Don't even want to bitch about it anymore. Just think it's a bad choice to put empty chests in a game like this. Realistically speaking, you could probably ignore all the extra things. It's a pointless disappointment. Can't believe I hugged so many of them. For some reason, enemies that stand still seem to be a bigger threat to me than enemies that actually move. Guess I'm so used to fighting them, the moving enemies, that I move too much against others. Well, the relative movement speed is probably highest when the enemy doesn't move. Still, extremely dumb thing to do. A little bit longer trip than I thought, but it's probably like a map screen or two. Don't take too long. Huh. You are in Hell Week adventure. For as long as our village has existed, gold has been mined from Methuen's cave. Cartagena uses slaves to dig out gold to fund their wars of destruction. Unlike the wars of peace. Alas, we were to be married next week. There are no men here. Only the women of this village remain. I don't know if I'll ever see my daddy again. All the village men have been forced into slave labor by Carthagenans. They also suffered in the war between Cartagena and Ex-Calabria. I'm gonna need that map to the mine. What's wrong here? Forgive me, but I can't see your future at all. Thanks. Southwest. Here's a map. Medicine. Griffin Wind. Well, Griffin Winds make very little sense because it's a worse item than actually just casting the teleportation spell. Agate Jewel. I think they were cheaper in the previous towns. Gnome Stone we have, Button Bomb makes very little sense. But Agate Jewel, was it 15 magic points restored? It's enough. We probably should have at least a couple of them, because teleportation was less than 15, but with that we can basically get out of the city, use an Engage Jewel if we have 0 mana, and teleport to a city where we can replenish ourselves. I think we can get this for cheaper. What does it matter? I think we have 2 now, maybe even 3. Gate Jewel, Ruby Brooch. I'm thinking that that's mana restoration, because it's another jewel, but I don't actually know. It should be better if it is. Griffin Wings, there's no very little purpose. Dungeon Key is probably something we could just throw away. Same with the lantern, but Keep them for now. You're going to sleep in a soft bed while our husband toils and suffer? Of course not. Good for you. Please hurry and bring our husbands back. Let's teleport somewhere else. Don't want to deal with their bitching. If my money is not good enough, I'll take it. I'll take my business somewhere else. That way it won't bother them. Might get a proper spell upgrade again. Although I don't think there's that much of an upgrade we can have. We have Sanguya. Mercurios is a better fire spell. In audios. Extrios. I think Extrios might be a gnome stone. Basically exits a cave. In audios would be ability to avoid monster encounters. I'm not sure where it would work. I don't think it works everywhere. Not sure I want them now, but in a situation where we basically are as good as we're going to get, or we're going to go against some bosses, so we want to, or long dungeon, so we don't care about leveling up or getting new gear or anything. What we want to just is to finish things. So we would like to evade the random encounters as much as possible to save resources. Ares is the teleportation spell. Let's take Extrios. I see a big problem with the in-audios. How long does it last? How would you know when it stops? Is there gonna be a text string constantly annoying you? The user interface isn't that great, so I doubt there's some kind of a clever indicator. Helps to evade monsters. It's not gonna last long. How much does it cost? We have 69. Eight points. So I'm not sure if it's helpful in any way. It probably saves time, but you spend more or the same amount of magic, so it doesn't allow you to endure anymore. I'll check the extra places for loot for teleporting now out of here. I will go to the actual cave some other time. Still, I suppose it's great if you just want to go somewhere and take a little bit of a look. You don't have to fight constantly. North is the path forward. We don't want to go there. I'll take the other dead end though. I don't need the rest of the points to teleport out of here. Proper dead ends. 1, 2, 3, 4 towns missing, so we're nearing the end. I'm not sold on the audios, but it's not good if you want to just go there, go somewhere. But if you somewhere you haven't been before, I mean, if you're properly playing the game to move forward. But on the other hand, if you want to revisit places, do something like that, go check dead ends or where it doesn't matter. You're not trying to save the magic points to endure. You're free to spend them. Then it's I suppose it saves a lot of time. So I can't say it's a bad thing to have. It's more of a, do you want to waste one slot of your limited spell slots for that? My answer would be no. At this point, depending on how good mana restoration things we get, if we don't get any good those, I'll probably just buy lanterns and which the illumination spell book too. However, the big problem with the combat magic is that it just eats up so much magic points that it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all, really. Even if I get the best possible combat spells, there's no way I have the magic points to keep using them, so... Anyway. We'll do the cave some other time.